Hey guys, it's Corey Ross and welcome to 6 News. So we've got a lot of news today for Rainbow. So a brand new test server goes up today, July 19th. This will have all the balancing changes that we went over yesterday. And we'll also have the weapon sight alignment test as well. So that's the brand new recoil system. Now that'll be getting tested in the test server, but it will not be going live with patch 2.2. So it will be interesting to see what additional changes they've made to that brand new recoil system and if it's better than it was before. Because of course, we must be getting closer and closer to its launch date eventually. I would say the closest it could be is the brand new season, maybe, but it could also be that it still gets pushed further back, maybe even to the Moroccan season. Now we also had the AMA with the balance team. So they went over quite a lot of different things and revealed quite a lot of stuff. So we'll start with this reply about Castle. So the guy says, I'll try not to elaborate a bit, but I cannot be too specific yet. And he doesn't actually kind of elaborate much at all on the changes to Castle, but he does go over the weaknesses. So Castle is a good operator in some situations. Like the Pro League actually use him very well on border. So his ability can be very good, but just one castle in the wrong doorway can stop one of your roamers returning back to objective to help defend it, and it can just mess up an entire team. So they're looking to try and fix that. Now, they don't really give any indication of how castle will be changing, but I would love it if we could still put castle barricades up, but even if the defenders could open them, even like a door, just so they can get through easily, close it behind them, it'd make it so that the only people that it's slowing down is going to be attackers and not defenders. That's what I would love anyway. But you guys can read this and tell me in the comments below what you think they're going to do to Castle. Now, let's talk about Chanka. So this was in a reply to Chanka. So they're not reworking him because of his meme status. They said that if they're going to fix Chanka, they're going to have to completely rework him from the ground up. Now that could mean actually taking away the turret, bringing in a whole different gadget, bringing in just something completely different. And, like they say, making him a fundamentally different operator. Yeah. Or maybe making him, people have always asked for his turret to be mobile and stuff like that. Maybe they could do something like that. So yeah, if they're going to fix Chanka, they're going to be completely reworking him from the ground up, which probably means we're still years away from a Chanka rework. You guys can let me know what your ideas for Chanka are in the comments below. Now we've got this reply about Thatcher. Now this is really interesting, and I didn't expect this at all. So a lot of the brand new gadgets only get disabled by Thatcher and not destroyed. And they actually talk about how they're probably going to go this way with every gadget, or at least a lot of them. And they're going to probably change the interaction entirely between the EMP and the electronic gadgets, which could mean that rather than simple destruction, a lot of them might get disabled in different ways perhaps, or maybe longer periods of time. So it does look like Thatcher could be getting some massive changes. And this would also be very interesting for people like Mute. So maybe you put down your Mute jammer, and instead of worrying about them getting totally destroyed, you just have to worry about them getting disabled for a certain amount of time. So this could change Thatcher dramatically. Now they don't mention any kind of ETA or anything like that. This could be a long time away, but it does look like they're really looking into changing how the EMP interacts with electronic gadgets, which would be not as simple as just destroying them. You guys can let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Then we had this comment about Mute. Now this is really interesting because in the blog post about the balance changes for now and in the future, Mute was not mentioned at all. But apparently they're working on a Mute buff, and it's not a simple radius increase. They actually seem to be doing something far more significant with them, which is awesome. I love Mute and I've always loved his jammers. So this looks to be quite a significant change to maybe the way he works. Of course, there's no information on how they're changing him at all, but seems that Mute buff is in the works. That could be either, I guess it could be the start of the next season. Possible. That could be the case. So yeah, maybe Mute is far closer to a buff than we think. I've always wanted like Mute jammers to be like placeable on walls and stuff, I would always love stuff like that, but that's not really a buff. You know, more placements, cool, but not really that much of a buff. So I wonder what they're going to do with this. You guys can let me know what you think. Come up with your own ideas for mute. And that is everything I've got to talk about for today. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.